Hey guys.
Go ahead and introduce us.
Hey guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey guys, this is Caleb and Monty from Anything Air Guns. We saw this tank on Amazon and figured it was a bargain, so we bought it, and now we're gonna show you how to put it together and show you how it works.
We thought 366 was a bargain. We wanted to take and bring you guys in on it, like look at it. We were curious of what it was. It looks like it's going to be a really good tank if you have a home fill system. Let's get some measurements on this, guys, just because this was the things that we were asking. It's labeled as 6.8 liters. We're like, what is that? So this guy is 21.5 inches, and its diameter, I'm gonna call it 6.5, 7 inches. Roughly, it's like a 45-minute bottle. If it were something like that you'd get at your local air gun stores, it's equivalent. See, it's in size. So might be even a tiny bit longer and a tiny bit narrower than what you might get in the Air Marksman tank. So it does come with a fill for your PCPs. So this is how it comes, just like this. Comes with the tank valve, comes with the valve so that you can, for the fill, the hoses, O-rings with extra O-rings, and these little white guys, just so that everybody kind of knows that this is the British standard thread. It's not tapered like we're used to here in America. So they use this white crush washer. So you guys can see that in there. I'll try and go from there. And this just screws on a white crush washer. And there you go. So why don't we assemble this, Caleb, and put some air in it and see if it holds. And we'll try it on our gun. Maybe we can get the little washer to work with me. And we'll do that. Okay. In about 40 minutes, we'll have it filled up, and we'll see how it fills the gun up. We'll go from there. Okay. Okay. So we ran into a tiny little problem with it right out of the fill. On the first fill, it began to leak from right here, and so we thought rather than sending it back to Amazon, we would investigate before we did that. So you loosen these two little metric screws here, like so. There's one on each side, and then that allowed us to push this collar down against it, and then we're able to unscrew this. And what we found is this gauge wasn't tight on ours, so it does have the British pipe thread in there with the same nylon crush washer. So we're just going to screw it back down. It takes an 11mm end wrench and just kind of work it under this cover here. Remember, it doesn't need to be very tight. I speculate that's probably, feels pretty good. Pull it out. We'll pull this guy back out to where it's protecting our gauge again. And then we'll tighten these screws up, and then we'll proceed to try and fill it. Oh. Try and fill it from there. So. Screw just goes in. There you go. You can just feel that screw tighten down. It's in plastic, so don't get carried away. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's get back to trying to fill it and see how that works.